Get ready to once again fight off hordes of zombies with anything you can find. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're exploring the 7 things you should know about Dead Rising 2. Number 1. Terror spreads. Taking place 5 years after the events of the original game, the zombie plague that originated in Santa Cabeza has since spread all across the United States. This is the result of the deliberate scattering of 50 infected orphans across the various states. Unlike the standard sequel, Dead Rising 2 begins a completely new tale, complete with a new central character that must survive the escalating wave of flesh-eating terror. Number 2. Protagonist and Setting. With the end of mankind dawning, gamers will find themselves in the role of Chuck Green, a former motocross champion trapped in the fictional setting of Fortune City, an infected town that closely resembles Las Vegas. Players will find Chuck to be a lot more interesting and developed than the previous hero Frank West, despite Chuck having to similarly fend off zombie hordes and battle surviving psychopaths that stand in his way. Number 3. The plot. Not just about your own survival, Dead Rising 2 is about Chuck's struggle to save his daughter Katie after she becomes infected from a zombie attack. As the game opens, you discover that there is an infection suppressant called Zombrex, which can keep her from transforming into a shambling member of the undead. However, you may only obtain doses of the medicine by gathering large sums of money and participating in a deadly game show called Terror is Reality. Number 4. Gameplay. While the gameplay remains similar to the original game, Dead Rising 2 features a dramatic increase in the amount of zombies on screen at once. Raised from 800 to 6,000 on screen, the game will unfold with a much broader array of missions and structures, all the while ditching the photography elements of the past and featuring a more refined time management mechanic. Number 5. Weapons. The exclusion of photography won't be missed, as the sequel pays much larger attention to the creative use of weapons rather than the need to take snapshots. In fact, players will continue to be able to pick up items in their surroundings, while obtaining cards that enable them to combine items to create much more intricate and amusing weapons. For example, you can now duct tape 2 chainsaws together with a kayak paddle to create the paddle saw, or tape a stick of dynamite to a piece of meat to create dynamite, in order to lure in and decimate the undead. Number 6. Cooperative play. Fans of the franchise will be happy to learn that there will be drop-in co-op in the campaign. However, it is online only, as the title does not support split-screen play. Oddly, players will each take on the role of Chuck Green as they battle side by side. And while all players can collect items, help each other and earn experience points, only the host will be able to save the game's progress. Number 7. Multiplayer. Multiplayer is a new addition to the franchise as well, and allows 4 gamers to play as participants in the game show Terror is Reality. Throughout the various challenges, players will have to compete with each other for the most kills, with a focus on Twitch gameplay and laughs. For fans of the zombie genre that enjoy multiplayer, sandbox gaming, and terrorizing the undead, Dead Rising 2 is the game you've been waiting for. So go ahead and let yourself become infected.